We just watched Will It Ice Cream. Kevin, that was your episode. You nasty.
Yes, was my episode, wasn't my pube.
Oh, you knew the question I was going to ask.
I did, yes. That's what everyone wants to know, is whose hair was in the hair gelato.
It wasn't mine.
It was not yours. It was not Eddie's.
Call me Shaggy because it wasn't me.
He also has the prettiest hair, I think, on the Mythical
I
Crew.
agree.
Yeah.
I mean, I was going
That's
to
a little
say
messy right now.
something to him in private later, but...
Spoiler alert, it was Chase's hair. It's black, it's curly, it came from his head, we think. So he says, anyways.
Okay, it came from his head.
Yes.
It was disgusting, but what wasn't disgusting in the episode was the sweet and sour ice cream. It was one of the best things I think we've ever made on the show, except for the Cadbury egg roll, which is also good.
Yeah, those are great.
And also the southern food and the egg roll, which is, we've made a lot of good things on the show, but that was one of the best things that we've made. And I'm hoping that these cinema rolls are gonna be just as tasty. Eddie, tell me that they will be.
You darn tootin', they're gonna be tasty.
Darn tootin'.
So let's grab these cinnamon rolls over here.
I've never seen these before.
What is that?
What brand is this?
Just cinnamon roll.
Okay,
Yes.
got it.
Plogsberry. So crack it open. Do you know how to do it?
Yeah, but I always feel like this is one of the things, kitchen tasks that you leave to the person who
There's a
deserves
tab.
it the most, because it's so fun to do.
There it is.
It's a good thing you're doing that, because
Oh yeah.
if I was doing that, it would be all over the table right now.
That's very
Sometimes it
satisfying.
pops like while you're doing it.
Wait, has it popped yet?
Somebody's gonna
Yeah, she did say
meme
that.
that. Okay, and then I'm gonna. Oh, that was satisfying.
Well, you seem to have busted some white liquid out of there. It's fine. Don't worry about that. Leave that one there.
Okay.
Okay.
So we have our
Shall we
cinnamon
put
rolls
this to
here.
the side?
Yes.
So, what are your favorite treats at the movie theater?
Whoppers and packaged nachos.
We don't have those, but we do have Milk Duds and some Red Vines.
You had one thing to remember, Kevin. It was
Yeah.
to say the things in front of you.
See the cue card?
Okay,
so let's
so-
take some Red Vines and just cram them in there.
Okay,
Wherever you want.
I can
You know,
do that.
it's up to you. Your cinema roll is your masterpiece.
Mine's gonna wind up looking the worst. I know that it is. I feel like whenever I'm in one of those like paint your own pottery situations, it just always is the worst one.
Yeah, I'm always in those kind of situations.
Have you ever been in the kitchen with me before?
All right, and then you want to take some of these Milk Duds.
Do the same thing, I'm guessing?
Yeah, pretty simple, right?
This is some fine gourmet cooking that we've got going on.
It's a sweet treat. It's good enough to eat.
Can you call this cooking? It's fine. It's a snack.
It is cooking.
Okay.
They do it on Tasty all the time.
Okay.
Okay.
So we want to oil up this pan.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good work, Eddie. I was
At this point, you're just
exaggerating.
copying everything that I.
Yes.
We'll finish up the rest of them, you know,
Okay.
if you're making them at home.
No
but
food waste.
No food waste here. And you want to line the pan. There should be 8 of them in a package.
There will be 8 when they come out.
Look at that. Doesn't that look like a sweet treat? Good enough to eat?
I think it will though. So what's the
it
next
will be.
step?
So you're gonna put it into an oven, 400 degrees for about 13 to 17 minutes, depending on how
Crispy.
well crispy,
Crispy.
how crispy you want them, and then we'll come back and we'll do something else afterwards.
And these beautiful things, because we're not going to be able to see you do the thing that you're going to do with them, what are you going to do with them?
So you're asking me, what are these Sour Patch Kids for? We're gonna mix these
These
with
are
a little bit of water, and we're gonna put them in the microwave for like 10 minutes, and boil it and turn it into a syrup. And we're gonna use that as the sauce to drizzle on top of these, and then we're gonna crunch up some of this delightful popcorn into little crumbles and crumble it on top.
That sounds hot, but not as hot as sports bras when Rhett and Link wear them, in private, but also in this next video.
If you just joined us, click the video on the left to watch the GMM Season 11 viewing party from the start. If you've been watching, keep it up. Click the video on the right to watch the episode of GMM I just teased seconds ago, and click that beautiful flame icon to subscribe.